All right, well, here we go, guys. Happy Monday morning. We're going to start with our scale. All righty, here we go, folks. Looking for instruments. I can't see some of those instruments. I need to be able to see everybody's stuff. 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, and. The next thing on our list is the unit tunes or unison exercises. And we're going to play all of page 2 today. Page 2 starts at measure 49. All right, how's it going, Ashley? Good, good. Got DJ Reed. Looks like he's putting rosin on his bow. All righty. There's Manning. How's it going? Cool, cool. I think that's Violet. Violet, you in that square somewhere? Oh, there you go. All right, there's Nara. All right, you guys look great today. Good to see everybody. Well, I guess it's good to see Emily too. Bye. All right, so here we go. All of page 2. Hope we're all ready. One, two. 1, 2, ready, play. that's not really the end, but that'll be the end for now. I finished all of page 2. Eddie, were you with me? Yeah, Zoe, were you with us? Page 2. What about you, Jack? All right. The next tune we're going to play is The Swan. Hey, Emily. I have a question for you, kiddo.
Yeah.
What key signature is the swan?
D major.
Say it one more time.
D major.
That's right. D as in dog. That's just like our scales. So for the violin players and the viola players somewhat, the shifting that you have to do in the swan is just like what we've done in our scale, okay? So I got to stop shaking the table. All right, so does everybody have the swan out? Ashley, good job. All right, so we're going to try it. We're going to go slow, and we're not going to play the slurs. Sorry, I had to reset my metronome. All right, here we go. We're going to try to do the first 8 measures. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do it 2 more times, and then we'll do little measures, little sections at a time. So this is the beginning of the swan. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, now orchestra, please find measure 7. Let's see. Ashley, will you tell me the names of the notes in measure 7? If you miss one, don't worry, I'll help you out, okay?
Okay. A, B, C, is it C flat? Natural? No?
It's C sharp, but that's
C
okay.
sharp.
C sharp because we have the 2 sharps in the key signature all the way on the left.
Okay, so
If you
it's
see,
A,
if you
B.
see the 2 little hashtags, that's the sharp signs.
Okay, so it's A, B, C sharp, D, F, E, D.
Cool, and it's an F sharp too.
F sharp. All right.
All right. Now for the violin players and the viola players, we play open A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and then back to D. Let's try that again. So A, B, C sharp, D, F sharp, E, D. The cello player is yours. You play first finger A, and then you're going to reach for the B with your second finger, and then play fourth finger C sharp, open D, F sharp, E, and then D. Yours is a little bit different. So let's try it with me. Just measure 7 and 8, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. All right, now some of you are going to play, and the class will play along with you. Jack, why don't you start off, okay? Make sure you count 1, 2, 3, and then we'll play along with you.
Wait, what measure are we playing? I think I'm lost.
We're playing measures 7 and 8.
7 and oh, I've been playing 6 and 7.
Yeah, 7 and 8.
Wait, can I practice 8 a little bit? I'll play, but
Measure 8 is a dotted half note, my friend.
Oh,
It's an open
I
D.
thought. All right, yeah, I can't see apparently. All right.
All right, here we go. Don't forget to count us off.
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on.
Try again.
1, 2, 3. I'm
Okay, now Jack, listen to me for a second, okay?
Yeah.
When you look at your music, it says 1, and then it says X2. Do you see that X2? That means it's an extension. So you're going to put your second finger where your third finger tape is. All right? And then when you put your fourth finger down, that note will not be on a tape because it's C sharp, okay? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, I have to ask. It's so hard to tell with the Zoom thing. I don't see very well. How about DJ Reed? Why don't you try it? Don't forget to count us off and we'll play along with you.
How do you do an F again on a viola?
1. I don't know if you can see me at all. Here you go. So it goes 1, 2, 3. That's the third finger is the F sharp.
Okay. I'll do my best.
No worries.
1, 2, 3. Sorry.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little scratchy because of your bow and probably the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
The
okay.
3 notes in third position are 1, 3, 2 in the end of that measure, okay?
All
If
right.
you can write it in, that'd be great. I don't know if you can write it in your music yet or not.
Yeah, I can.
Cool. Hey, Val, why don't you play for us? Same measures. 7 and 8.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Uno mas. Try that one more time. My Wi-Fi cut out. Okay, check it out, Val. On the fourth note, there's a first finger written above it, right? Do you see that? That's where you put your first finger where your third finger would go. And then you play 3, 2, 1. It's in third position, okay? All right, let's try it. Oh, sorry. Did you have a question? No. All right, here we go. This is 7 and 8. Ready? 1 and all together. 1 and 2 and 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. So before we go on to our next etude, remember the Swan is already in Smart Music. So if you wanted to start, you don't have to submit anything. It's not due for another like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. But if you wanted to go ahead and start practicing with Smart Music, you could start practicing tonight just to see how your Swan's coming along. And then that would help you know which notes you need help with. All right, so then the next one is your Etude 46. That's the one with all the flats in it. Now, your playing test was due on Friday in Smart Music, okay? You can take that playing test as many times as you want. So let's say I did my playing test and I got a 23 on it. Okay, Mr. Thibodeau put it in the grade book as a 23, and then Mr. Thibodeau reassigns it to me. So then I can take it as many times as I want until I get a grade that I like, and then I submit the grade that I like. Does that make sense to everyone? So even if you get a 100, if it takes you a week to get a 100, I will still give you the 100 on the assignment. Okay. I'm way more interested when it comes to playing test. I'm way more interested that you're playing all the right notes than I am in a grade. So you just have to make sure, you know, if you get a bad grade on a chair test, you just keep taking it and taking it and taking it until you get a better grade. Does anybody have any questions? No. All right. Very cool. So we are going to start on line 3 today. It's measure 7. Emily, why don't you start at measure 7 and tell me the names of the notes, kiddo?
A flat, C natural, B flat, A flat, E, F natural, G, B flat, A flat, G, F natural, E flat, E flat.
Hey, you did a good job. All right, let's see who's next. Alfredo, why don't you do measure 8?
D, G, F, E, E flat, D, G,
Not a G. Look again. You're close. What's one note before D in the alphabet?
E.
No, one note before D.
Oh, C,
C. There you go. C
C, B,
flat.
B flat,
There you go.
D, F natural, A flat, G, F natural.
Oh, very cool. All right, and then we got to pick on another kid to do the next measure. Let's see. Who have we not picked? Nara, why don't you do measure 9? 9.
E flat, D, B, B flat, A flat, G, A flat, E flat, C, D, E flat, F.
There you
No.
go. All right, so let's give that. We're gonna start. We'll do 7, 8, and 9. You have to remember that the A flats are not open A's, right? They're either a low 4 or an extension for the cellos. Let's try this fast. Ready? Here it goes. This is measures 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of those measures are easier than others, right? Let's do that again. 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so let's see. Eddie, you in there somewhere? Okay, all right, Eddie, I want you to say 1, 2, 3, and then the orchestra and I will play along with you just for measure 9. Only measure 9. Just go 1, 2, 3, and then you'll begin to play, and we'll all play along with you.
Okay. I have a quick question.
What it is, yo?
The first note, A flat, I think.
The first note is E flat,
E flat.
as in elephant.
How do you play that again?
Just play it a low 1 for right now. A low 1 on the D string.
On the D string?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, hey dude, hold on a second. You're playing measure 9?
Yeah.
Measure 9 is square 4. Or circle 4.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
square 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, let's try that again. Circle 4, measure 9.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Uno mas, Eddie, one more time with some conviction. Even if you play a wrong note, we'll blame it on McKenna. Right? I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or something. It almost sounds like you're skipping that open G at the bottom. Let's see.
It could be that I accidentally am.
Oh, okay. All right. Just remember, you got to play that open G down there. Manning, let's hear you do it. Just measure 9, okay? Count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Good job, Manning. Make sure that your fourth finger, like the fourth finger note G, it needs to be all the way on the tape. When we're in half position and we're playing the E flats and the F naturals, that's good. But you have to reach then for the Gs. All right, folks, let's try it with me a couple times. Ready? Oh, we actually got to turn that down. Here's measure 9. Measure 9 or circle 4. 1, 2. Are you ready, DJ Reed? I can't see if you got your viola or not.
I got confused on which music it was.
Oh, we're doing etude number 46, measure 9. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to back up to measure 8. Who are we going to pick on? Mina, why don't you tell me the names of the notes in measure 8?
D, G, F, E, D. I'm not really good with it. E, F, A, D, F.
Okay, kiddo, it's kind of hard to hear. So I'm just going to say them, and you, hopefully you said what I'm going to say. Starting at measure 8. D, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat, D, F, A flat, G, and F. Can you give me a thumbs up? Is that what you said? Or maybe close? Close? All right. So here we go, folks. This is measure 8. Just measure 8. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. cello players, if you look at the last 4 notes, it says to put your first finger on the note F natural and your 4th finger on the note A flat, and then that'll put your 3rd finger on the note G. First finger's F natural, 4th finger A flat, 3rd finger's on the G. Let's do that again. It's measure 8. 1, 2, 8. One, two, three. 4, 3, 1. All right, now I think measure 7 is the hardest measure out of all of those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, instead of worrying about the rhythm on the page, I'm gonna play every note 2 times. And then I'll play every note 3 times, and then 4 times, and so on, okay? So this is how I think you should be practicing at home. That's why we're doing it in class. So right now I'm gonna do the doubles. This is measure 7. Like that. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 7. Just doing the doubles. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Ready and. After I play the doubles, now I'm going to do the triplets. So the triplets sound like this. One, two, triplet, triplet. One, two, three. One, two, three. After we do the triplets, then we do the fours, right? So we're gonna go 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, like this. Give that a try. Ready, set, and. Ready, and. Cello players, before we break out into our session, I'm going to share with you, hopefully, the fingering for that. Sorry I didn't have it open ahead of time, guys. Cello players, can you see the cello music on the screen? Sorry, everybody else. This won't take long. Guys, we'll give them a couple seconds. So what's your... This is the part that you're writing down right there at square 3. Everybody else, while the cellos are doing that, will you go to Etude 29? That's how we'll end today. Let's see, where's our cello players? Eddie, did you get that stuff written down? Cool. Jack, do you have it written down, or did you take a picture of it? Okay, Manning, what about you? Yes, and then is Kate still with us? Kate was in here earlier. Kate, do you have yours? All right. Stop sharing. All right. All right, so here we go. Violins and violas. We're going to start at the beginning and see if we can't just play through the first 2 lines. I'm going to put my metronome at 52 to start with. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed you. Say it again. I didn't hear. Did somebody have a question? Okay, I guess not. All right. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. All right, I see. Colin, what's up, man? How come you're not playing?
Trying to find it again.
All right. Violet, were you playing along? It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I was playing along.
All right, cool. It's just sometimes it's hard to see. Oh, I can almost see Ashlyn. Now it's like Ashlyn's ceiling fan and a little bit of her head, just the top though. Okay, Alfredo, will you play measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Just measure 5 for me. Ready?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That's this many.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Emily, your turn. Measure 5. You can do it.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
All right. Just measure 5, right?
Yeah, see?
Is it okay if I go slow?
Sure. Cool. Make sure you do like this on the D string. Know which way. Got to reach. Zoe, let's hear what you got. Zoe.
Okay. Um, yeah.
You're getting it. Okay, Zoe.
Yeah.
You got to press harder on the bow.
Yeah,
Press harder. It's not going to hurt you. All right, press harder. Violet. Measure 5, please.
Okay. Okay. Um,
3 and then 1.
wait. Let me restart. Sorry.
All right, try it again. Try it again. Hey, not bad at all. All right, let's try it with me this time. Ready, folks? Here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 'Yes, let's try the next measure. The next measure starts on E. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. We still have the high third. I don't know if you can see. We still have the high 3s on the D string, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 E and. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. We're playing measure. Oh wait. We're playing measure 6. Starts on the note E, first finger. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. Now the next measure is measure 7. It starts on open D. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. pressing harder, Zoe. Try to wake up the neighbors. 1 and 2 and 3 E and. All right, now the last measure. It's the one that has all the arpeggios in it. Let's try that one. It's measure, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Measure 8. 1 E and ready, go now. It has one of those high threes on the G string. The second note, right? Wait, no, the first note. Sorry, the first note. And then it also has one of these high threes on the D string for the G sharp. In violas, you have low ones, right? A low one for the C sharp and a low one for the G. Do you see that? All right, here we go. Let's do that again. Same measures, measure 8. 1 and ready, go. One and ready, play. One and ready, go. All right, Ashlyn, why don't you play it for me? Let's see how it's coming along. Just measure 8.
Sorry.
Hey, there you go. Good job. All right, Mr. Reed.
Which measure?
Measure 8.
Okay. Is that the last one on circle 1? Okay. Yeah.
Will you play the first note for me one more time?
Yeah. Is that wrong?
It should be a low 1. It's kind of hard for me to hear. Are you playing a low 1 on the C string?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, just making sure. Nara. Narara. Nara? Nurara? All right, so here we go. We're going to do all of line 2 with Mr. Thibodeau. 1 E and go, E and So when we're playing along, the goal is for your notes to sound like mine. If your notes don't sound like mine, then you're probably missing one of the sharps, okay? Let's do it again. Same thing. 1 and ready, go. Let's see what it sounds like if we go with our metronome now. All right, here we go. This is a 42, the metronome marking. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. again. 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to close the breakout rooms. Bring the cellos back in. Once the cellos come back, then we'll chit-chat about what's coming up. Oh, there's one of the cellos. All right. All right, so Alfredo, if you could listen. First of all, if you are on campus, looks like maybe the only one on campus right now might be McKenna. And I don't see, oh, there she is, yes. So on Wednesday, make sure you've got your viola, kiddo. all I saw was your shirt sleeve. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we have a parent meeting. And that parent meeting is going to discuss rehearsals that are going to be on campus starting on Wednesday. I think Wednesday morning is second period, and Wednesday after school is orchestra 4, and then Thursday morning is freshman. We tried to schedule your rehearsals so that it wouldn't conflict with any of the athletic stuff. So starting on Thursday morning, we're going to have freshman practices in the orchestra room. I'm going to make a really nerdy video about how we're going to come in and out of the room. I'll post it on the Instagram. Everybody will have their own instruments, cellos. You won't have to share. Some things that are kind of weird is that you'll have to make sure that you bring your own tuner. You'll have to make sure that you have your own pencil. I will give you hard copies of the music in case you haven't printed your music for the concert yet. If you can't come on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings because you're not comfortable being on campus, that's fine. Okay. We're going to give it a go and try to learn some orchestra music and not just these etudes. In class, we'll continue to do the region etudes in case you're thinking about trying out. But in the mornings, we'll do the orchestra music since we'll have the cellos and the first and the seconds and all those guys here. Yeah? Any questions about what's going to go on Thursday?
When's the parent meeting again? I forgot.
Talk real loud. I can barely hear you.
When's the parent meeting?
The parent meeting is tonight at 7 o'clock. The Zoom link was emailed to your parents, but I also posted it on the Google Classroom. Okay? And it'll be very, very short. I may even show a video about, how the kids are going to stand and walk in and that kind of stuff. This Friday is week 5 listening assignment. So make sure you get those done. A lot of you aren't doing them. A 0 hurts your grade really, really bad. So don't just not do them. Get them turned in. Your second composition assignment was due last Friday, and it was a melody line and a bass line. Some of you didn't get credit because all you turned in was the same melody or a different melody with no bass line on the bottom. Remember, every 2 weeks we build on these things. So far you have a melody, and at the bottom you have a bass line. Within the next 2 weeks, you're going to add a line in the middle. I think this week is the counter melody. This week is the counter melody, which would be like a duet between the melody and the counter melody. And then in 2 weeks, we'll work on the harmony stuff. If you're turning them in and it looks like a melody and a bass line, and you have 8 measures, I'm giving you a 100 for it. I'm not doing any type of music theory analysis and talking about parallel fifths and, minor sevenths. No, I'm not doing any of that. It's just something for you to be creative because eventually you'll have to turn in a recording of your quartet or your ensemble stuff. Okay. So please don't let that fall to the wayside. Your next playing test is not this Friday, but next Friday. And it's on Smart Music again. Guys, if you're struggling with Smart Music, it's almost always because of the metronome. you're young and you're not used to practicing with the metronome, if you can force yourself to practice with the metronome, it'll make smart music easier for you. Okay. It's almost time, Mr. Norton and I'm gonna stop the recording. If you guys have questions, now's your time to ask. If you want help, then we can start setting up Zoom meetings, one-on-one stuff to give you like a cello lesson or a viola lesson or those kinds of things to help you out with your region music, okay? All right, if you don't have any questions, you guys have a fantastic Monday.